Your RAG already retrieves the right passages, but are they the best passages? Today, we make retrieval itself smarter with 2 cheap upgrades: overlapping chunks, so a fact never gets sliced in half at a boundary, and reranking, so your top results stop repeating the same thing 3 times. Same model, same prompt, we just feed it better context.
Here's the problem nobody warns you about. Plain top K retrieval by cosine similarity is often redundant. If 3 chunks all say roughly the same thing, cosine scores all 3 highly, so your top 3 results are the same idea 3 times over. The model never sees the other relevant passages, and the answer comes out narrow. We retrieved, but we retrieved badly. The fix isn't a bigger prompt, it's better retrieval. 2 upgrades. First, chunk overlap. Instead of clean, separate chunks, each one carries over the tail of the previous chunk. So a fact that lands on a boundary still lives whole inside at least one chunk. A little redundancy, on purpose. Second, reranking with MMR, Maximal Marginal Relevance. We take a wide, cheap net from cosine, then reorder it. Each pick scores high for relevance to the question, minus how similar it is to what we've already chosen. Relevant but different. A lambda value dials how hard we push for diversity. It's pure vector math, the same cost as cosine, no extra model. And your top K finally covers the question instead of repeating one passage.
So I already started our gateway since nothing has been changed from the last episode. I go directly to our client part. Here we have our documents, component documents as MD files. We added chunk overlap. So you will see we have the text, we have the size of the chunks, and we introduce 40 character length of overlap. So each chunks will have a share of 40 character of previous chunk. So we don't miss the meanings that are at the end or beginning of a new chunk. The second upgrade is reranking. The problem is that if you have a long document and you find a lot of relevant passages or information on that document, you may miss the other documents. So we should add some kind of penalty to tell the machine you need to find also other relevant informations from other documents, not just this document. So it somehow adds some kind of penalty to already found documents, so we don't get everything from just one document and miss important information from the other documents. We have again our system prompt here. We have the generate with model, roles, and so we tried 3 different methods here for clarification. First, we retrieve a lot of documents. Since here we have not much documents, we just say 6. We restrict it to just 3 documents to see the output, and then we use MMR to diversify that 3 found documents to see the effect of this MMR. Of course, there are other reranking methods. I talked about it in my other YouTube, you can check it. But let's now run it and see the results ourselves. So we index 4 documents, 11 chunks with overlap. Here is our question. If we just use plain top 3 using cosines, we get all 3 information from just 1 document, as you see. If we use reranking, we get the information from 3 different documents, and that's why we use MMR. For more accurate, as I said, you can check the other video to add other methods for accuracy to the reranking. And you get different answers from when you don't have MMR, when you have MMR, and you can just see the difference what we get from our LLM when our input is much different.
And that's production-grade retrieval, overlap so nothing gets lost at the edges, and MMR re-ranking so nothing gets repeated. Same model, same prompt, but a complete answer instead of a narrow one, just by retrieving better. So we've built the whole RAG pipeline: chunk, embed, retrieve, re-rank, ground, cite. But here's the real question. How do you know it's any good? Next episode, we evaluate it. We actually measure whether the answers are right. If this helped, like and subscribe. The code's in the description. See you there.